What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Okay, so it's been over a month. I issued out a $3,000 challenge to anybody to prove that I'm not the father, clearly. So nobody has yet to step up to the plate to accept that $3,000 challenge. And I'm wondering why. Because they know. They don't really care. But it's okay, though. I'm not going to allow y'all to keep on waiting, okay? Now, the thing about it is, I had already let it be known out the gate what it was, but my word ain't good enough. So I went right to the source when this came out that I had been having sex with my biological daughter. I got her pregnant, and I had been molesting her. So this is what started hitting the internet, and people just started running with it. Now, the fact of the matter is, I always go directly to the source. First, I came on and said, that's not true. First of all, that's not my biological daughter. Second of all, I didn't raise her. Neither did I groom her. I'm not her father. And that what they saying is a lie. Then I bought the girl on, the woman in question. And she said, that's not my father. I know who my real father is. Neither did he raise me. I was raised by my grandmother. She even go on, even in her own interview, to prove that I wasn't grooming her or nothing. She clearly said, I've been dancing in the clubs ever since I was 16 years old. 16 years old, even though she's 24 years old now, but she been dancing in the club ever since she was 16 years old. So I did a terrible job in grooming to have a 16-year-old girl in the strip club with fake IDs, dancing for, and doing what women do in the strip club for money. Okay? We know what that means. We know what that means. That's just a professional way to say. So, with that being said, she said that. That still wasn't good enough. Then we bring the mother on. The mother agreed to the same thing. He is not the father. He didn't raise her. Then the mother answered the question that people wanted to know. Well, why does she have his name? And the mother clearly came on and said she have his name because I was effing so many niggas, I didn't know who the daddy was. So I gave her his name. Why? Because I was the one with the money. Then people start saying, to try to cover it up, that's his stepdaughter. No, let's go back. I never, let me say this again, because y'all have selective hearing and don't like to listen to nothing. I never, Never, never was in a relationship with her mother in any type of way. We just had sex a few times, but we was never in a relationship. She was never my woman at all. I never lived with her. She never lived with me. She had niggas, like she said, all she was doing was having sex with niggas. And all I was doing was messing around with girls. Let's keep in mind, this almost 30 years ago, people. We talking about almost 30 years ago. But it's okay, since y'all want to bring it up now. So this almost 30 years ago. But it's okay. You got to go back that far, then hey, so be it. No big deal. But the thing about it is, I never had these things secrets. I always touched on these things, addressed it and everything. Now, with that being said, I sit back and I'm letting people talk because I know the truth. I know the truth. Then I'm also seeing who really stand for me. Who really stand for me? Who really is a genuine friend like they claim to say and be? Or is it just this desire and hunger to want to be noticed and accepted and heard and seen over this internet? It's okay. Loyalty really, really, really is hard. Loyalty is really hard. It's rare in this day and age where people pretend to have love and respect for you, to gather up any information they can and keep it, and at the same time smile in your face, show love and fake friendships, to actually wait for opportunity to present themselves to actually really reveal that they never had your best interests. They never was real friends with you, and actually try to add to anything a person doing against you to show how they really felt about you. So as I'm listening to all this stuff, it didn't even really bother me. And then for the in the beginning, I just heard certain people as things were going out, but I didn't really have to listen to that because I knew the truth. The people that mattered the most all told the truth and didn't lie about that. Okay? What mattered wasn't lied about at all. Now, with no further ado, people, before I go a little further, hold on. Let me just talk and address something. Rarely did anybody really call me on some real stuff because I don't have nothing to hide. But I try to protect other people who not involved in this internet. So if it's about me, I address it because I done been in this and I can handle this stuff. And when it's real, it's real. Nobody could get around that. But for the other people who may be involved that's sensitive to this stuff, who don't know nothing about this and ain't really got the thick skin to handle persecution and, you know, disrespect and all that, I'm trying to protect them. And that's why I didn't really start lashing out and doing a lot of stupid stuff that y'all know I could have did. I could have easily got the bombing on cats and actually really matched that energy. And we know when I go there, ain't nobody gonna compare to that. Nobody who was coming on the internet talking and saying they couldn't stand in the way of none of that fire I was gonna release. I don't give a damn what they say. Everybody know this. But you know, you get older and I don't have to go there anytime my brother ain't got nothing else to give. I ain't got to go there. But I'm watching what people doing. It's funny. They begin to side with your enemies, going on all these tours of each other channels, stretching, exaggerating things that I said and twisting it up. No big deal though, because again, what's real is real. The truth is the truth, and ain't no way to get around it. I really didn't care. Now, I had multiple DNA kits for a reason. For those of y'all who want to know, I had multiple DNA kits for a reason. Because I have some women who have children that they saying is mine that's not really mine. Okay? That's not really mine. And things are different when I'm just some type of street dude. Now I'm a businessman. My book is about to come out. My board game is about to come out. My other things I'm doing on the sideline about to come out. My clothing line being reestablished about to come out. My new artist is about to come out from my record label and things. So I'm doing a lot of business. Anything can happen to me. I need paperwork to prove that these children is not mine. In case anything were to happen to me, the paperwork proves it. Okay? The paperwork proves it. So I have multiple DNA kits because there are multiple children that was said to be mine that I know is not mine, that the mothers know is not mine, and that the paperwork I need so that my biological children would not be robbed of they just due that come from me if anything were to happen to me and it's given to other children who not mine. You know what I'm saying? So I had those for a reason. Now, that was before any of this came out, okay? That was before any of this came out. So that had nothing to do with what had came out, okay? So that didn't come out, then I went and go get buy the stuff. No, that didn't happen. I had this stuff before that even came out, clear. And for the woman in question, you know, this would have been our second blood test. We did the first one. I just couldn't find the paperwork on it. Okay. So again, we didn't care. We didn't care to do another one. I didn't care. That's why I issued the challenge out. Okay, come on, put that money up. Who gonna put that money up? All that talking don't mean nothing. And put that money up to see if it's the truth. But you know, they talk. They run off at the mouth. So we did a second test. We did a second test. And in the second test, let me give y'all the results. See that? See that? Now, let me read it. This is the DNA test results of me and my so-called biological daughter that I've been having sex with my own daughter. This is what the result says. The alleged father is excluded as the biological father of the tested child. This conclusion is based on the non-matching aliases observed at the loci listed above with the PI equal to 0. The alleged father lacks the genetic markers that must be contributed to the child by the biological father. The probability of paternity is 0%. 0. Not even close. Not even close. 0%, not 1%, not 2%, not 3%, 0%. 0%. I'm not surprised. Ben knew that. We've been telling y'all that. But it's sad when the ones that matters, word don't matter. Y'all would rather listen to a third party. You rather listen to my baby mother who's scorned and mad and jealous and envious, who just was trying to get me out of $5,000, then asked me to get her $800 to get her hair did. And I turned her down on both. No, I'm not giving you $800, neither am I giving you $5,000 for a truck. Scorned and salty and mad. And now I want to do anything to try to get back at me because she know what I'm doing. They mad because I'm growing and I'm getting bigger and I'm getting more successful and successful. They seeing what I'm doing. They seeing me making moves and knowing that they not included in it. So they making up all these stories and lying and twisting things. Didn't matter though. It is what it is. Do I expect for people to apologize? No, they ain't gonna do nothing but try to justify what they said. This is what they finna do now. They're going to try to justify what they've been saying. Oh, well, you shouldn't have been. You sound crazy. You sound crazy. That would make me crazy. Why would I be having sex with my biological daughter? Like, that sounds stupid. And why would she be having sex with me? We grown as hell. We grown as hell. That would make me retarded, and that'll make her retarded. Like, we know that there's a possibility. We know that there's a possibility I could be your real father, but we gonna have sex anyway. We gonna have sex anyway. We just gonna wait till the DNA come back. Come on, man, get up out of here. We always knew. Me, the mother, her side of her mama side of the family. My family really didn't know much. I don't even really talk to them. And I damn sure don't tell them who all I'm screwing and all it. Why? Who does that? Like, come on, man. Like, get up out of here. Get up out of here. Jealousy. Jealousy. But again, I'm not surprised by this. I mean, like, come on. Come on. Then you got people in the battle rap community just running off at the mouth. That's why I said everybody in battle rap that has something to say about me, I don't give a damn who y'all are. Suck a dick. Simple as that. And I mean that with the bottom of my heart, because you don't know what you're talking about. And then it be so crazy because they be claiming to be so real, thinking that they be trying to talk like they so real, but forget what is real. Like, really. So you got, again, you got the mother saying everything I've been saying. You got her daughter saying everything I've been saying. But y'all hate so hard. It don't matter what they say, but y'all want to use them to justify what you say. It doesn't matter what they say, especially when they didn't agree with y'all. Then they became victims. Sinetta and them trying to trash her. Oh, her mama need her butt kicked. She know this man is supposed to be the father, and they don't even know what they talking about. Oh, that's his stepdaughter. Me and that woman ain't never was in a relationship. We never went together. That never was my woman. I never was her man. Okay, I knocked her down a few times. Okay, and man, what's wrong? Like, people so fake, it ain't even funny. People are so fake, it ain't even funny. And even with this paperwork here, see, I don't got to play them guys. I go straight to the sources. I go straight to the sources. Come on, man. None of you clowns will ever discredit me. Y'all ain't good enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sound crazy. Try again. You're going to keep on losing. Try again. You can't take away my testimony. It don't matter what y'all say. I could have went hard and bananas on a lot of y'all. I just be letting y'all talk. That stuff don't bother me. I'm working on bigger things. This is an app. It only exists when you cut it on. Like I told y'all, this not affecting my real life, and it didn't stop nothing in my real life. Y'all let them lie to y'all. Y'all let them fool y'all. Y'all let them deceive y'all. Come on, man. I ain't guilty of nothing. I didn't break no laws. I've been telling y'all that. I ain't guilty of nothing. I ain't break no laws, and what they saying is I told the truth. Period. And there it go again. I'm not the father. I never raised her, never groomed her. So I'm sorry. You're wrong. You're wrong. And there go again. There go again. What you gonna do with the paperwork? What they gonna do with this paperwork? Yeah, I know. I'm not surprised. See that? It's gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But you'll figure that these people so fake. Let's just say you was my so-called friend. And let's also make one thing clear. Let's make one thing clear. I didn't get buzzed out on nothing. I told things to people, okay? I said it out of my own mouth. A lot of them exaggerated things that I said. Nobody bust me out on nothing. I'm the one brought these things to the forefront. And in the process of me bringing things to the forefront, people took things and added on and lied, exaggerated, twisted, jealousy, envy, and strife. But if I had something to hide, I wouldn't have said nothing. If I was guilty of doing such a grievous thing like this, I would have kept my mouth closed. I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have swept it up. Look, I would have kept my mouth closed. Already did 10 and a half years in prison. I ain't going back to prison on no stupid stuff like that. If I was that bogus like that, and it was for, I would have kept my mouth closed. I wouldn't have said nothing. I wouldn't have said nothing. So why would I open my mouth and say something if I knew I was wrong? I wasn't wrong. So I didn't have to say, so I didn't have to hide nothing. But then when people started trying to bring all stuff to the internet just so that they could try to get views and try to help their channel, then try to use my name to make yourself relevant, I'm like, all right, I ain't even finna say nothing. I'm just gonna let them talk and do what they do. Trying to make themselves feel important. Oh, he told me this. He said this. Let me tell y'all something. I'm talking about acting like straight up broads. Like niggas acting like straight up females. Calling up people I associate with, trying to get people to disassociate from me. Just going out of their way to do anything they can. I'm saying to myself, like, I got the paperwork. They never asked for the paperwork. This is the second test. Told y'all that before. This is the second. The first one, somewhere around this house, I got to find it. This is the second one. And I'm saying to myself, like, that's terrible. I wasn't even watching them. The people would be telling me. I'll be hearing about certain things, and I really don't care. But I know at the end of the day, man, them dudes just cowards, man. And it just really showed their true colors. Just really showed their true colors, man. I'm talking about they started saying things they shouldn't have been saying. Then I'm just watching how fake niggas is. The same guys y'all was claiming not to like and didn't want nothing about. Now y'all all buddied up like Voltron. Like y'all, hey, come doing shows together, and I'm just sitting back like, these dudes so terrible. It don't bother me because I knew it wasn't gonna stop nothing. My money increased. I was controlling the algorithm. So I was like, okay, good or bad, it works for me. I'm like, good or bad, it works for me. So, regarding to what? It didn't change nothing. Then they wanted to try to do, well, we counseling Battle Truth. Let's counsel him. How? Who gonna take my place? They don't bring to the table what I bring to the table. Who gonna take my place? Counsel me, then replace me with who? I wait, who? See how boring these clowns is? They can't even compare to do the things I do. Then I had it in my mind to really just light clowns up. I really did. And I still ain't really doing it. I'm still ain't really doing it. I'm still ain't name dropping like that. Because I spoke to some of my people, and they told me, like, man, look, See, those who actually really had love and respect for me, let it be known out the gate. Like, look, I don't care what none of them say. Tell me what you tell me. Okay, that's who we believe. You said that, I believe you. I believe you. And I'm damn sure I ain't finna go on internet and try to put you out there to say some crazy stuff like I don't know what we done been through, what we done talked about. Cause I'm a friend for real. I'm a friend for real. I don't have to act like I'm a friend and support you on the internet. I support you in real life. And they told me, man, you know what? I'm just gonna say it, man. I ain't finna front. Shouts out to Rex. Shouts out to Bad One. Shouts out to Mook. Shouts out to Punch. Shouts out to Kenshiro. Shouts out to Sugar Black. Shouts out to Raheem. Shouts out to Chosen One. Shouts out to Sales. Shouts out to all the people that was texting me, inboxing me. Shouts out to I Daydream. Shouts out to Queen of Attraction. All the females. None of the all the real females. Okay? The real females. Shouts out to all the real females. They ain't go nowhere. Shouts out to all of them. Cause they know. Like the females know. Shouts out to my other guy said don't really. My other guy said he know who he is. He know who he is, but he real big also. He real big also. Big. I'm just gonna say this. Shouts out to you, bro. I wish I could. Shouts out to you. I'm just gonna put it this way. I'm looking up at you. I'm looking up at you. So shouts out to you also, man. You know, shouts out to the whole Dot Mob family, everybody involved in that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Q Black. Uh, 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 Shouts out to Q Butter. Shouts out to like a lot. I'm talking about a lot of people. All my Christians. You know what I'm saying? Even Black Jesus Minister. Shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for the most part, Bad One again. Bad One. That brother, man. That brother showed me so much love. Him and Punch them, you know, the Doc Mob family as a whole. But for the most part, that brother just showed me so much love, man. And that brother just, you know what I'm saying? That brother just showed what real love and friendship really is. And that brother came to me, he said, truth. At all my time of knowing you, I never asked you for anything. I never asked you for anything. But I'm asking you this one thing. As a result of me and your friendship, you know I never asked, this is exact words. He said, I never asked you for anything. He said, but I'm asking you this one thing for me. Please don't entertain them dudes and what they saying about you, okay? Because as a true friend, I believe everything you say. You don't have to prove yourself to me. You don't have to prove yourself to nobody. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. And if they don't like that, they could suck a, okay? So when I say that in dedication to him. When I was saying everybody who has something bad to say about me, I say that in dedication to him. Suck a dick in dedication to him, okay? Because that's what he told me. He said every last one of them dudes who were faking, pretending to be your friend, acting like they showing you love, but couldn't wait for something to so-called come out to try to tear you down, to try to destroy you for temporarily conversations and success. That's really not success. But he like, but for me, as a token of our relationship, don't kill shot them. Don't go back and forth with them. He said, just stay great. Keep doing what you were doing that made us like you, love you, appreciate you. And while we rock with you, stay that and keep doing that. Could you do that for me? And I said, yeah, because that was real. But at the same time, it also was the right thing to do. And I know it was God speaking through him for me. Cause I was heated. Y'all know I wouldn't have let that stuff. I was gonna light them dudes up, every last one of them. But that was real. That was real. And I knew it was God speaking through him to me. And I'm glad I didn't. I am. I'm actually glad I didn't. And when it's real and it's true, you don't really have to go there. I was just disappointed in what was being said to some. Like again, I wasn't listening to a lot of that stuff, but I was hearing who was saying this and who said, and I was disappointed. I really didn't care about what a lot of people were saying because I already know it to be expected. But certain things, I was disappointed. I was disappointed. And even right now, man, it is what it is, man. I ain't that type of dude, man. Like, I really don't care, man. I ain't that type of dude. Like, come on, man. I ain't that type of dude. Like, people can't discredit me, man. My life speaks for itself. The things I don't exaggerate on the life I come from and what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people was even telling, man, was he really selling dope? Was he really gang banging? Was he really like sound? Y'all, do y'all see the people who I have bought on my show? That stuff is for real. Like all that, look, asking people who don't know nothing about me don't mean nothing. And what's crazy, that same baby mama who was trying to say all them lies about me that y'all see, y'all saw me put the Springer thing out, still on my line. Like, you know what? Come on, man. And the thing that really got me the most, and these women, they just so scarred. They so scarred. It's just terrible. And what's crazy, they know the truth. They know the truth. My. You know what? I ain't gonna even really say nothing, but that hurt me the most though. Like, I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna even open that up today. You niggas on the internet, no, y'all don't even need that. But it is what it is, though. I really don't care. I really don't care. So I'm saying now, should I tap all these dudes' pockets who put all that stuff out there about me? Should I literally tap all their pockets? I'm just keeping it 100. I'm talking about I can go through. Should I tap all their pockets? Because I got all the videos. I got all the video. I'm talking about to the people that I got the videos that people were sending to me and things like that. So it's documented. Should I? Seeing that y'all cost me money, scandalized my name, started trying to come at my family members, literally trying to make people really turn from me type stuff. I do have that power. I'm just going to say this. We'll see. We'll see. But God bless me so much, man. Just ain't that type of dude. That's where my blessings come from. I don't have to hurt nobody to get nothing. So you know what? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's the internet. It's the internet. I don't got to hurt nobody to get nothing. Never been that way. Never have. I don't have to hurt nobody to get nothing. I really don't even expect for people to come clean, tell the truth, apologize, say that they was wrong. They ain't gonna do nothing but make up any other excuse just to justify them, not just to justify them saying what they saying anyway. They just gonna try to come up with some type of thing that sounds smooth and makes sense to just try to justify them staying with what they've been saying for the longest. I don't really care. I just felt for the people who do rock with me, for the people who do love me, for the people who have been supporting me, even for the people who I don't know about that may be quiet behind the scenes, even for them who don't say nothing. I just felt y'all was entitled for this to know. Since I'm seeing battle rappers, them starting to, like Av just said, a blog, a rap about me. Geechee said one about me, you know. But it's not true. So I don't care. Y'all stay with it if you want to. It don't matter. I was never a stepfather. I was never a biological father. Neither did I raise and groom anybody. Well, her. Neither did I raise and groom her. You know, out of all my kids I have, the only one I ever raised and groomed is the youngest one, Eliana. It's the only one. It's the only one. Out of all my other kids, I didn't get to raise them at all because I wasn't there. I was gone. You know, they all live with their mamas, and I was selling dope in the streets 24 before I even went to prison. I never was raising children. And it wasn't until I had my last child when I got out. It's the only one I've been in her life from the time she was born to now. To now. So all that stuff, people can say what they want to say. It is what it is. It's the truth. Y'all can't take away from my testimony. Jesus Christ is real. He's true. I just pray all y'all come to the knowledge of Christ no matter what, you know. And all those lies can now be laid to rest. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. If the first you don't succeed, try again.